Reed Stadium. This is Joe Chrysler with Todd Cowan for the Third Region Sports Network. Jeff Gorman joining us on camera. Todd, another great night for football.
As bad as last Friday was, you couldn't draw it up any better tonight as the Hornets are taking on the Panthers at, as you said, at Daviess County High School.
Well, and Daviess County comes in let's do a little background here on both teams. Daviess County comes in 0-3, but have lost 3 games, very close games. The one that sticks out, of course, here local is the game with Owensboro Catholic, where they led for most of the game, wound up losing it narrowly to Owensboro Catholic. Last week with John Harden, I think the same thing, 28-26.
And from what I've gathered through the grapevine and stuff, I think tonight is the first night that they're going to have a full complement of players. They've had some suspensions and stuff.
Well, we're out for the coin toss. Hancock County comes in 2-1, and of course they suffered their first loss last week to Ohio County in like you said, a very tough condition night.
It was tough for one team, and the other team seemed to adapt pretty well there at the end.
Well, and we just had some trouble last week, hanging on the football.
Put it on the ground 8 times.
8 times. We lost 4 of those fumbles, and of course they disrupted pretty well everything we were trying to do.
Yeah.
And but tonight, big school Hornets are going against somebody that we've played before many times in our history. But certainly a challenge tonight, Todd, for the Hornets.
Yeah, we come in here last year and was feeling pretty good about ourselves, and Daviess County pretty much handed it to us.
Yeah.
And beat us pretty bad as. And they've lost a lot of kids from that team, but they still got some skilled players. They got a new quarterback who still likes to throw it, and
then they're averaging about 300 yards a game passing.
Right, and they got the Tinsley kid, who's one of the top receivers in Western Kentucky, if not the whole state. So the Hornets are going to have their hands full again tonight.
And the Hornets, as you know, they run the veer and have run it well. Gage Gray, leading area rushers.
Yes.
About 147 yards.
Right. It's got over 400 yards through
3 games.
3 games,
and also does well on the defensive side. So I believe that if the Hornets can just continue to maintain possession of the football.
Well, the main thing is we've got to be able to run the ball tonight. If we can't run it and we're going to have to throw it, it's a part of our game that I'm not going to say that we can't do it, but we haven't done it. And usually, if you haven't, if you've only thrown 9 passes in 3 games,
right,
that means you're not real confident in it.
Well, and the veer, that is our big. That is the thing we do.
Mm-hmm.
And like you say, we have to run the football.
Yep.
We can throw out of it, and I look for us to throw more as the year goes on.
Right.
But it is a new offense. I think last week, basically, when you're more run-oriented, the conditions did certainly played a factor.
That and it's a lot of ball fakes and putting it in the belly of somebody and then taking it out and putting it somebody as a quarterback's making his read. And we're getting ready to start here. Hancock County, I think they won the toss and deferred, or either Daviess County elected to receive. Either way, Hornets are kicking.
That's right.
Yeah.
So which means we will have the ball to start the second half.
Exactly. One way or the other.
So the Hornets are going to, and pretty good crowd here in Daviess County tonight.
Yes, it is. Homecoming for Daviess County tonight.
And here's the kick by Locke. And it is fielded by Daviess County. And Hornets with pretty good coverage.
Yes.
Down about the, 36-yard line, somewhere about there.
Yep, looking like
I couldn't tell who the ball carrier was, but
Garrison on the tackle there, Luke Garrison, the runner, I could not tell who it was.
We got Zach Martin, DeVar Starks, Jesse Gray, and Cody Wedding up front.
You got Singleton at one cornerback. You got Lane at the other with Harpenow, Gray, Allstat, and Garrison at the linebackers, and Jacob White is a free safety.
All right. So, it's no secret that Daviess County is going to try to put it up. Tinsley now comes into the backfield, going to do a little quick out to him. He's going to throw it.
And he is wide open.
And it's caught inside the 20. First play, it's going to be a touchdown.
That was to Blake Baker as a little trickery right there as they went to
I will have to say,
Tinsley.
Todd, it caught this guy off guard.
Me too. I sure wasn't expecting that. The little swing pass out to Tinsley.
And you would think, hey, we're gonna get him the ball in his hands and let him operate. Well, they threw about a 64-yard completion.
Well, it was 38 yards, so a 62-yard touchdown. And Tinsley threw that ball. He underthrew his receiver, but he still threw it 25, 37, 40 yards in the air.
So
just like that,
16
seconds into the game in Davis County, and a extra point is up, and he line drived it in there. It looked like he drug his toe. You saw a bunch of dirt go up.
Right.
But just like that, and Davis County is ahead 7-0.
Well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Third Region Sports Network and WKCM 97.9, 101.3. We'll be right back.
Gets ready to kick off.
Halfback pass, Tinsley to Baker
for 68 or 62 yards, excuse me.
So the Hornets, I tell you, that was quite a.
It'll be Singleton, 20.
That's a pooch. And fielded there by Harpenow. He's still on his feet up to about the 32 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, tough run there by Harpenow.
Yeah.
Picked it up and, gained 4 or 5 more yards. So we'll see what the Hornets can do against the Davis County defense.
Well, and let's see how Davis County is going to attack this veer.
Looks like they've got 2, 4, 6, 7 right now in the box.
Number 76, Todd's a sophomore. We don't have a weight on him, but
he's a house cat, I can tell you that.
Jonathan Stephanopoulos. Wow.
I wonder if he's any kin to George.
I don't know. Here's the inside handoff to Gray, and that is jammed up. He fights ahead for a couple.
He got about 2, maybe 3, but nice job at stepping in there. 23 for on the tackle, Shane Riley for Davis County. He stepped right in the hole there.
And Gray fought ahead. I thought the contact took place at the line of scrimmage.
It did.
And Gray took
almost 3.
Yeah, and fought ahead for, like you say, almost 3 yards.
2nd and 7. Hornets still, in this veer set.
Here's the handoff. The pitch out to Singleton. He's cut up and makes probably going to get 2 more, 3 more.
About 3 more. Going to get be at the 39, so it's going to be 3rd and about 5 for the Hornets.
And nice cut there by Primetime because
I actually thought he had the corner, but then he didn't.
Yeah, well, it was well defended out there.
Yep.
They turned him in, which is what they're supposed to try to do.
Right.
And he made the most out of it. Got a couple more. It's going to be 3rd and 5, maybe a long 4.
Just getting started here in the first quarter. Davis County already ahead of Hancock County 7-0. First play of the game for the Panthers.
Hornets with 2 wideouts.
Gray up the middle.
He's got the first down.
First down. A handoff. Gray goes up the middle, gains about, I'm going to give him about 7, Joe.
Yep, and I'll tell you, Todd, he kept his feet after the first
hit. He got hit about 2 yards. He was about 2 or 3 yards short.
Good job by
and kept his feet moving.
The G-Train. I talked to him last night, and I gave him 2 options on the name, and he preferred that one.
Okay.
So the G-Train gets us a first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Hornets at the 45. 10-10 left to go here in the first. Snap. White's looking to pass. He's got nobody there, but he gets away from one. Now he's cut up the middle of the field.
He's going to get 2 after all that.
He run about 15 yards to gain 2, but still, he did a nice job pulling away from that tackle here. It could have been about a 5-yard loss.
I'm not for sure that early on if Singleton
was open.
Yeah.
He was open early, and if he could have hit him in stride, he had a chance to split because the Davis County safety had cheated.
Yes.
Toward the middle, which is Tinsley.
So Hornets now
got, double receivers to the right.
Got the twins to the right in motion. Here's the handoff to Gray. He's still on his feet, and he's fighting ahead for about 4 or 5 more.
And that, another thing there, Joe, he got stood up at the 50, but he fell forward another 2 yards.
Yes, he did.
One.
He's running hard here, Todd. Early on, you've seen him meet contact and get positive yardage.
Keeping those legs going. 3rd and 4 for the Hornets here. 8:55 left to go in the first. We could have snapped that in.
But I guess did not. They did that time. Come on, throw the flag.
There he finally couldn't find it.
We had it glued to him.
He reached here and it wasn't anything. Everybody sat there looking at him like, "Aren't you going to call that?"
So offsides on Davis County.
We were watching
the guy who's reaching in one pocket looking for another.
Yep.
Usually a referee don't have that trouble.
No, they usually find it pretty quick. That's going to be another first down for the Hornets.
So the Hornets back-to-back first downs here in the first quarter.
Puts the ball at the Davis County 43.
So 1st and 10. Gage Gray, the G train. He's kind of leading us right now. Here's the handoff to Harper now, and he's going nowhere.
Well, nice job there by the linebacker for Davis County, number 46, Drew Cockrell.
Yeah, he read it, he got to it.
He shot the gap.
About a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, he shot behind the blockers, and Spencer didn't have a chance there.
Well, the guy took a great angle on him and just made a great play.
Yep.
So 2nd and 12.
But you have to do that because your bread and butter is going up the middle of Gray, so you got to spread them out a little bit. White's rolling to the right. He's got trouble if he can get past it. A lot of pursuit there by the Panthers, and nice job there as White come back to the weak side.
He didn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage either.
No.
So about
Brady Oost with the tackle, another senior, and the loss of 2. So
about 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14 for the Hornets.
So 3rd and 14, the Hornets. And I'm wondering here if
I don't think we're in
4-down territory.
I don't think so,
unless we get 13.
Right.
So we got
White straight back to pass.
He's got a receiver. It's up for grabs.
And,
broken
almost
up. Intercepted.
We had 2 guys there in the same area.
Yeah.
And pass was Baker.
The punt team's coming on.
Broke it up. So Hancock County. The good thing is they kept the ball almost 5 minutes. Joe.
Yes.
Keep that vaunted Davis County offense off the field, but the Hornets are going to punt now. 6:57 left to go. Singleton's back to punt, and back to receive for Davis County is I can't tell. Singleton with the punt, kind of shanked it off of it.
Good punt.
It's going to end up rolling down around the 15, or about the 16, 17-yard line.
Yes. We'll hold
keep it here, okay.
Hornet defense really needs to come up with a stop here.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody and their mother was fooled on that first play.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Even our cameraman.
Especially when they threw it out to Tinsley out short. I thought, they're going to let him operate with the ball.
Yeah, get him out in space. Well, he was out in space, all right.
Yeah, and it was I have to say, that was a well-done call to start a football game.
Yeah. everybody knows we're going after Tinsley, and
well, you have to give him, you have to shade him, and back in the shotgun.
Two to the right, two to the left.
Back to pass.
Nice arm to Tinsley, and he
runs over a receiver.
Runs over White,
He's
and
going to the house.
Is gone. They've run 2 plays and 2 touchdowns. This is an 82-yard touchdown pass to Markel Tinsley. White come up and threw a shoulder into him, but White bounced off, and Tinsley kept going.
Yeah, and
you got to wrap him up.
Once he's in the open field, it's curtains.
Yeah, and just like that, Daviess County's run 2 plays, and they have, 62 and 82. They have 144 yards of offense, and they lead 13-0 with 6:36 left to go in the first quarter.
So the big play has been a big thing here for Daviess County here in the first quarter, and
extra point is up and good.
So with that, we're going to take a break. You're listening again to the Third Region Sports Network and the WKCM 97.9, 101.3, the Nash Icon. We'll be right back. Back here at Reed Stadium in Daviess County. To say they're running the big play, Todd, is an understatement.
2 plays, 2 touchdowns, 62 yards and 82. Here's the kickoff. Another little pooch.
Get the ball.
And that one's out of bounds.
So it's going to be a penalty.
Hornets will get the ball at the 40.
So Hornets are going to take over 1st and 10 here at the 40-yard line.
No, 35.
35.
I thought they got it at the 40, but I guess not.
Well, I've been on it. So it's going to be 1st and 10.
Well, heck, I believe I'd kick it out of bounds every time.
Yeah. That's not much of a penalty, is it?
I don't think so.
Hancock County takes over on
the way we kick it anyway, I mean, we don't.
So 1st and 10 here. Gray is the lone setback. In motion is Harpenau. Gray with fighting ahead for.
I'm afraid number 50 might get up because he got bent back for us. That's Warren Garrison.
He's all right. He's up.
That one looked bad.
But I'm going to tell you about 6 yards again there for
Gray.
Gray, who currently is the leading rusher in the area.
Yep.
And we see why.
Well, and he's averaging, and it's not like he's getting the ball a bunch. It's not like he's, averaging 40 carries a game.
He's making the most of it.
Back to fumble.
Uh-oh.
And Daviess County recovers. White never got it into Gray's stomach.
Nope. And the very thing you just really hate to see happen.
Yep, Daviess County's football at their own, or at Hancock County 40.
So you just don't want to turn it over to this offense.
Daviess County 1st and 10.
They have got trips to each side with Cameron in the backfield.
Yep.
And
here's the
Tinsley, and he shoots through the gap, and he's
inside the 10.
10-5 touchdown.
3 plays, 3 touchdowns.
That's 40 yards to Tinsley. Right then they had
Trips to the left.
And trips to the right, and we only had 2 people out there on each side.
Yeah, and threw right back to Tinsley, and he's in for the touchdown. I tell you, this Davis County offense is, man.
Well, we're making them look pretty good right now too.
Yeah, you've got to get a hat on.
And that extra point is good.
So,
and just like that, it's 21-0 Davis County.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We're back. Here's the pooch again. And the fair catch call.
Yeah, nice job there. We get the ball about the 42-yard line. Well,
you know, I believe we can move the football.
Well, we did. We did move it, but we put it on the ground again.
Yeah, you cannot do it. And, you know, we had 2 first downs there. Gray getting, you know, we're not going to have stats tonight, but I bet he's got 25, 30 yards rushing right now.
4 carries, maybe 5.
So 1st and 10 on the 41. Gray again, the lone setback. Here's the handoff. He's smothered that time.
Yeah. Big fella Stephanopoulos got in there and put that big paw on him, and, he wasn't going anywhere then.
No. But I'm going to tell you, as you say, you got to put a hat on a guy like that.
Yep. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11, 5:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Davis County leads 21-0.
And this Davis, I have to say, Todd, this Davis County offense is everything we had heard. And Gray again battles ahead. He's still on his feet.
Yeah.
He's going to get about 5 more. Somebody's hat comes off. We got a penalty.
Face mask. It was Gray's face mask. It got ripped off. He's still down right now, folks.
Yeah. And
when that helmet gets ripped off, that doesn't feel very good at all.
He's getting up. He's trying.
Yeah. He gained 6. That was a real. It was a real tough run by Gray.
His helmet got ripped off his head.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike on the defense, penalized from the end of the run.
So it's going to be 15 yards.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct on Davis County.
I don't know if it's a punch or I don't know.
Yeah, on number 4, which would have been Landon Daugherty. Defensive back come in there and did it. He's got his, and 46 has got his helmet off. He should have to come off the field too.
So the Hornets are going to move up to a 1st and 10 into Davis County territory at about the 41 now of Davis County.
And this is the Hornets' deepest penetration into Davis County territory. No, they got to the 38 a while ago.
So Gray has to come out. A.J. Newton comes in.
And they put Singleton at lone setback now.
Okay. And run up by White. He turns back against the grain. He's going to get about 5 or 6.
Yep. I'll give him. I'm going to give him 5. Long 5, short 6.
Yeah. So, you know, when you're getting that on 1st down, it certainly helps the cause because nice run there by Jacob White.
And, you know, he rolled out to his right like he was going to give the pitch to Harpenow, and then just tucked it and kind of cut cross. And if he gotten by one guy without slowing his momentum down, it could have been a real big gainer.
In motion is Harpenow. In
Singleton.
Mark it, blow the whistle. He blows ahead for about 3.
Yeah, he stuck his nose in there, and Stephanopoulos, and so who was the other guy that was in there? 12. Shea Carwile stuck his nose in there, and
so it's gonna be about 3rd and 3.
And Gray is still out. I think probably looking at him, probably with the way that helmet got ripped off. And here's another handoff to Singleton.
He's got
running
the
hard,
first down.
first down. Nice job there by Tanner.
Yep.
Because he got about 3 yards after contact there.
He run
too.
hard.
You know, and that's normally 2 years ago. Tanner would have never done what he's doing
You
right
definitely
now.
see where his game's improved.
You know, before he always wanted to bounce things outside, and now he's sticking his nose in there and running hard.
Noticed, it started late last year, his vision of the field. And nice run there by Primetime. He's getting another handoff. Kept by Jacob White.
White's got through there for another 5 or 6.
Yeah, he's more up in the 6 range this time, Todd.
6 or 7 maybe.
So the Hornets now driving the football.
Yeah, 2nd and 4. 3:06 left to go here in the first quarter. Davis County leads 21-0.
I didn't put that last extra point up for Davis County. They don't need it right at the moment.
No.
But the Hornets are definitely driving it here. 2nd and 6. Inside handoff again to Singleton.
He's going to get about 3.
Yep. It's going to be a long 1, possibly a 2, 3rd and 2.
I thought he got a little bit farther than that.
I did too. I looked where he landed, and then I looked over at the stick, and I thought it was about 1 yard.
I did too. Anyway, we're in four down territory now.
Oh, no doubt.
3rd and 2. 2:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Davis County leads 21-0.
And the Hornets are driving.
Jacob nice job there by White. They didn't have anybody on the nose, and White just did a quarterback sneak.
And I'd say he called that himself.
Yeah. You can't call that from up here.
I guarantee you he saw it, he recognized it, and got the first down.
Quarterback sneak, gained about 3 or 4 yards there, Joe. First down and 10 for Hancock County at the Davis County 18.
So the Hornets driving now, continuing the drive, 1st and 10. Singleton's still the up back. He gets the handoff. He's got about 5, 6. He's still on his feet.
Yeah, nice job there by Tanner as he carried.
I love seeing them legs churn like that.
He carried Shane Riley about 3 yards.
So Primetime
with doing the dirty work right now,
and doing it well.
What he's doing right now is not Primetime stuff. This is down and dirty.
Yeah, it is
in between the tackles.
But it leads to Primetime and the pay dirt.
2nd and 5.
Hey, come on, blow there we go. We got offsides on Davis County.
Encroachment on the defense.
That's the 2nd time that Jacob's been able to draw Davis County offsides.
And good patience up here by the Hornet offense.
John Nally, a freshman. Look how big this old boy. A timeout.
We've got a timeout.
Davis County.
With that, we're going to take a break. You're watching exciting Hornet action here on the 3rd Region Sports Network. And WKCM 97.9, 101.3 will be right back after this 1-minute break.
Who's that?
All right, we're back here at Reed Stadium, and the Hornets have went on about what, Todd? We started at about
42.
So
on the fair catch on the kickoff.
So we're first and goal now.
At the 8. And we got Gray back in the game now. There's a pitch to Singleton.
He turns it
cuts
up.
He cuts out.
It's going to be in there. Touchdown.
Nope, he's short.
Oh.
It's going to be
nice run.
It's going to be about a yard short, I believe. Gain of 7 for Singleton.
Nice run by Primetime.
Yep.
We've got the G train back in, Gage Gray.
Got him all patched up after having his helmet ripped off a while ago.
He probably got hit in the eye, no telling what.
Well, probably that bridge of that nose and stuff probably had to.
So second and goal from the 1.
And I think either White with a quarterback sneak or we give it to the G train. White with the quarterback sneak, and that
did not work.
Did not work at all. That time they had the center bunched up.
Yep.
And they had the linebacker right on top of him.
So a loss of about 2.
Yep. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Well, I think you're probably going to see one of two things right here. You're either going to hammer it with Gray up the gut, or let's flip it to Singleton. Of course, Singleton's on the right side. On the left side. He's in motion. Gray's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Hancock County.
All right.
Hornets needed that.
Nice drive by the Hornets. And Gage, the G train, Gray, finishes it off with about a 3-yard run.
Yes, 3-yard run. 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. The Hornets will be going for 2. This is where they'll have Gray center it. You've got White, Singleton, and Harpenow in the backfield.
And you got 5 defenders up here. Ball's loose.
Yep. Well, they
looked like we were going to flip it.
Singleton, it got snapped to Singleton. He took 2 steps forward, and it looked like he was going to flip it back to White, but they were all over Tanner before he could do anything.
We'll be right back after this 1-minute break. You're listening again to 3rd Region Sports Network and 97.9 101.3, the Nash Icon. We're back, and the kickoff.
That was a line drive kickoff and went to Brady Oost. Oost returned about 6 or 7 yards. Nice job there by the Hornets. As they had 2 or 3 people in on the tackle. I couldn't pick up their numbers, but this will be the last play of the first quarter as there's only 2 seconds left, and hopefully the Hornets can stop them. They've run 3 plays and 3 touchdowns, 40 yards, 62 yards, and 82 yards.
I'll tell you what, this Tinsley is really, really explosive.
Yes. Now we've got Lane on him on their single coverage. I do believe I would maybe want to think about giving him a little help on the top.
Yeah, because if it's a fly.
There's a run up the middle for number 21. Who's Landon Newman. On the tackle was Gage Gray, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
The score is Daviess County 21 and Hancock County 6.
All right, we're going to take a break again. We're bringing to you exciting Hornet action here on the 3rd Region Sports Network, 97.9, 101.3, the Nash Icon. We'll be right back. Daviess County again with the handoff to Newman. A nice play.
Gage Gray.
Gage Gray. He was down.
Yep.
That's going to be a loss.
Yep. Back here at Daviess County High School, first play of the second quarter, they handed off to
Landon Newman.
Yeah, Landon Newman again, and Gage Gray come through and shot the gap and ended up tackling Newman for a 2-yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 5, or 3rd and a short 5 or a long 4.
And look out for number 2 over there.
Yeah, trips to the right, single over.
And they will throw it back to the lone receiver over here.
Yeah,
so,
get a one-on-one.
So we got, and we're rolling out to the left.
And there's the pass, and it was dropped by Fletcher. It was a little low, but hit him in the hands, and it didn't drop and didn't catch it. So it's 4th down, and Daviess County's probably going to go for it.
Yep, haven't showed any sign yet of punting. So 4th and 4 for Daviess County.
Chance for the Hornets to rise up here, and if they can get them a stop, they'll have a
great field position.
Great field position, and the way they run it right down Daviess County's throat the last
It looks like we're
possession.
in the same alignment. They're in the very same alignment.
We're offsides.
They're moving over there.
And they're swinging it out to Newman, and he did not get it. He did not get it. Nice job there stepping up Jacob White, and number 52 got in there for the Hornets. Cody Wedding.
They kind of tempted you a moment like it could be that halfback pass again. Did you kind of see?
Yeah,
that
but it wasn't Tinsley that was back there throwing it.
So the Hornets going to get a great field position here on the 45, Todd.
Nice job there by the Hornet defense to step up.
So
1st and 10 for the Hornets at Daviess County 45-yard line as Newman come up, a swing pass to Newman come up 1 yard short.
I say we jump on the train.
Got Chase Herndon in there now. We had nobody wide out.
Here's the flip out to, hey, we got a good block for Singleton. He makes a great cut.
Now he got upended there by number 5.
He's got about
Blake,
7 or 8,
Blake
Todd.
Baker, but Singleton ends up with 9.
I'll tell you.
9 on the carry.
I'll tell you what, I couldn't tell who got it, but somebody got a great block here on the end.
Well, Herndon's in the game now, and we're just basically not putting a wide receiver out at all.
Okay, kind of doing a double tight end.
Yeah.
Well, and he may be the one that sprung him with a block. So here's a little flip to Gray. He's got a little room.
He's sticking his nose up in there for about 4 or 5.
I'll tell you one you better not be doing. If you're blocking out in front of Gray, you better keep trucking because he will run up your numbers.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's a gain for Gray, a gain of
so Hornet first
1,
down.
2, 3, 4. 1st and 10 for the Hornets at the Daviess County 32. 10 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Daviess County leads 21-6. And White keeps it, rolls around, and he's going to gain about
let's see the spot.
2, 3, 4, 5. Gain of 6.
I tell you, the Hornet offense is
it's clicking right now, Joe.
Oh, it sure is.
Picks up about 6 on the play, call it 2nd and a long 4 at Hancock County.
And this is what the veer can be if you get some blocking,
Well, I think right now we've got them in a little bit of state of.
Well, it was easy. They scored 21 points, and they may have let their guard down here a little bit. And
right.
Now Herndon. Now we got split wide receivers out, and here's a Gray rumbling and bumbling up.
Close to the first
down.
down.
Close to a first down.
I think
there.
he's got it.
I think he does too with the spot.
Close to a Hancock County first down.
I think this Hornet offense is answering back after the hold by the defense.
First down, Hancock County at the Daviess County 22-yard line. 9:27 left to go here in the first half. And the Hornets are driving.
We're driving, and Tom, I'll tell you right now, we're getting some blocking.
That offensive line, we're going to have to get those names out there. They're doing a job right now, Joe.
They're doing the dirty work. Here's again the handoff to Gray. They smash him at the line, but he's going to fight ahead for a couple.
Yeah, that was dangerous there because we almost did not get that handoff.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, the way the veer runs, you every once in a while you let them make. I mean, you ain't letting them make that play, but they make the play. It's not all bad. He gets 1, maybe 2,
Let's see, on that line, Joe, we got Cameron White. We got 56.
Warren Garrison.
Yeah, Jesse Gray. Warren Garrison.
You might see Primetime stretch it out over here, Todd.
And I'm sure I missed a couple.
We got the inside handoff to Harper now. He's still on his feet.
Nice job.
He's out close to a first down.
He got hit almost at the line of scrimmage.
That was a little inside trap.
Yeah, almost like the Sally in the wing tee, or they call it.
Yes.
But
so it's come up a little short.
Gain of 6. I thought he'd gotten out there a little bit more, but still, the Hornets, 4 down territory here. 3rd and 2 at the Davis County 13. 8:05 left to go in the first half.
Right now, the big thing is get this first down.
Mm-hmm.
We are sustaining a drive.
And we're going to have timeout, Hancock County.
Okay. Well, I like the call because if you don't have what you want right now, we got 7:54. Good call. And with that, we're going to take a break. You're listening to the 3rd Region Sports Network and WKCM 97.9, 101.3, the Nash Icon. We'll be right back.
Back here at Davis County High School, 7:54 left to go in the first half. Davis County leads 21-6, but the Hornets are driving.
And 3rd and 1, really. They're calling it. They got 2 up, but it's 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 1 at the Davis County 13-yard line.
Well,
I'm sure the Hornets will take 2 shots at it. Hopefully, they don't need to take 2.
Well, you're going to mash the G train up in there, I believe.
I think so.
3rd down.
Nope. Singleton on the pitch.
Look, he makes a nice cut. He's got the first down inside about the 6 or 7. I tell you what, did you see how quick he made that cut off the block?
That's another thing. Before he would bounce, now he sticks that foot in there and goes. And it's made a world of difference in Tanner the way he runs.
Me to call him Primetime.
But Singleton.
Actually, he got that name from me on a pick he made.
Yeah, pick 6 against Grayson County, first game of the season last year.
He come off the sideline and.
Gain of about 6 right there. 1st and goal for the Hornets at the 7.
So 1st and goal.
Right, rolling out. He's got some room. Nice block. Oh, great play by
Baker on the tackle.
Looked like he had Todd. We had a good look at this. He had a lot of daylight, and the Davis defender recovered well.
And Lane had a great block on the corner there. All Jacob had to do was cut it up, but he tried to bounce it out and
wound up gaining a yard.
Yeah.
So the Hornets threatening here again.
6:50 left to go in the first half. Davis County leads 21-6. Hornets knocking on the door.
Here's the inside handoff to Gray. He stayed on his feet. He's close. He stumbled, but he didn't get in. He's down about the 1, Todd. He almost kept his feet.
54 on that line I didn't mention a while ago. Devin Taylor, 6 foot, 210-pound junior.
I tell you, this offensive line is doing a nice job up here.
Yes. Can't say their names enough right now.
No.
3rd down.
59, also Austin Fuquay.
Here's the handoff to Gray. He's
in there. Touchdown. Hancock
Touchdown,
County.
Hornets.
Nice job. Nice drive. Great stop by the defense to get the ball here at the 40-yard line. And
I'll tell you,
just ran it right down the field again. Touchdown, Hancock County.
Pardon my expression, but we rammed it right down their throat that time.
Yes.
So the Hornets now set up to go for 2.
It's the same thing. Gray will be snapping the ball.
Well, I noticed Daviess County.
Now they're going back.
We're going to kick.
No, we're not going to kick. We're just going to run it regular.
Okay.
Hornets for the 2-point conversion.
Hornets in the veer with White under center. Lane split out wide. Handoff to Gray, and he didn't get there. Nice job by number 5 for Daviess County, Blake Baker. But the Hornets with another touchdown, Joe.
All right, that's going to make it 21-12 here at the 6:06 mark. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, the Third Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9, 101.3. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break.
To the 48-yard line, and we got a flag, and that's going to be on Hancock County, unfortunately, I'm afraid.
You just can't do that kind of stuff.
You can't, looked
like it was
Allstat, I think.
A little verbal communication.
Yeah.
And bad as you want to sometimes, and football definitely is an emotional game. There's no question about it. But you just. And you had it right, Todd.
Yeah, you just can't. I mean, you got momentum going your way and everything.
And sometimes maybe what was said to you wasn't heard.
Exactly, but you just got to
ignore it. The football is a game where you get to actually get physical and pay back out there within the rules. Within the rules.
Exactly. You just keep your mouth shut and just go on.
You'll get a chance if you just. So it's going to be Daviess County now with great field position. Here's the inside handoff. He's got room. Let's see who we got.
That's the running back was 23. Shane Riley.
Sophomore.
It was a delay, out of the shotgun, handed off to Riley, and he ran left and gained 8, maybe not gained 9. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 for Daviess County.
Well, and you can see
28-yard line of Hancock County.
How effective it is, Todd, when you're getting 5+ on first down, like the Hornets just did. Mm-hmm. And here they come off with about 9 on first down.
2nd and 1, they've got.
We need to make a big play here.
They got 2 receivers to the left. They got Tinsley split out right. Cameron with
throw a little. Nice move there.
Yeah, still on
his feet.
Still on his feet, and still on his feet. That's seven missed tackles. Touchdown.
I tell you, that was a lot of.
They run the little slip screen to the left, Joe, and he was untouched down to about the 10-yard line, and then I think 3/4 of the Hancock County team had their hands on him, could not bring him down, and touchdown Daviess County.
That was a lot of individual effort there. You say his name was
Jacarius Fletcher.
I'll tell you, a lot of individual effort.
Yes.
So just like that.
Hoagland, yeah.
About 30 seconds.
Yeah, Daviess County's 4 scoring drives you could put within 2 minutes. Their first 3 scoring drives were 1 play, and that one was 2.
So that's going to make it 28-12. And I'll tell you what, we're going to keep it here this time. 5:36 left. It's just a very explosive offense they run, and they've got great skill position people. And you have to, borrow a line from my normal protege, you got to wrap them up.
Yep.
And if you don't,
were throwing shoulders, and what we was talking about was great for Gray and Singleton keeping those legs going. Tinsley did the same thing.
Right.
And Davis County's run 9 offensive plays this first
Fletcher,
half. Fletcher, I'm sorry. Davis County's run 9 offensive plays this first half, Joe.
All right. Well, I'll tell you. And they've been very effective. They've led to 28 points.
And they've got 28 points. Usually when you run 9 plays, it's usually three and outs.
Well, I'll tell you what. Hopefully this Hornet offense can keep their momentum. It's 28-12 at 5:36.
Well, we got to keep the ball out of their offense.
Well, you can see that's the best defense on them.
Yep.
And, for a lot of the second quarter, the Hornets have done that.
Yes. Be
careful here now. They're pooch kicking a lot.
We got Gray. I think it's Gray over here, isn't it?
Yeah. There it is again.
And
that's a penalty. That is a penalty.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it has to be.
He called a fair catch. He took a knee.
Yep.
And he was a defenseless player, and they got it.
Yeah, that's not even a.
I mean, that's irrefutable.
Yeah, he caught it and went straight down to his knee. Coach Brandon he's not agreeing with it, but
it don't matter.
But that's 15 yards, gift yards, and seeing that what happened on the kickoff, that we did to them.
Right.
We got the personal foul, and it gave them, and they scored 2 plays later. I'm hoping we don't score 2 plays later.
Yep.
I'm hoping it's about 10 plays later. And the Hornets are going to get the ball at the Davis County 49.
Well,
Isaiah Simpson, he was the one that did the fair catch.
and I'm
put
not
the hand
saying
up, fair catch, caught, and dropped to a knee.
Necessarily,
and it wasn't malicious.
No, that's what I was getting ready to say. It wasn't malicious, and necessarily wasn't any intent there, but
he did hit him when he would already fair catch,
and took a knee.
Yep.
Davis got a late person coming on the field. Nice keeper there by Jacob White.
And White's going to gain about 3 or 4.
Yep.
Gray took a lick that time.
Yeah.
He didn't even get the ball. Took a lick.
I'll tell you what, nice read by Jacob White, and I'll tell you, I liked how he turned upfield that time.
Yeah, gain of 3.
Because if he didn't, it might have been a gain or 1 or no gain.
Yeah, 2nd and 7 at the Davis County 47.
5:06 left. They got movement over there. They're getting a little pursuit.
Now
Singleton, he's got some room. He makes a nice cut. He's going to have a first down, Todd.
Yeah, first down, Hancock County.
They're late on the whistle for me right there.
Yep, he was already down.
He was down.
But anyway, Singleton, nice quick pitch to Singleton. They really shot the gap that time.
They were sending their linebackers that time, and he
right up the middle.
Just got away from them basically, and had them chasing.
Yep.
Well, and again,
White did a good job. He didn't leave it with Gray. He did the pitch to Singleton, and Tanner gained 8.
I'll tell you what, folks, we've had an offensive show for sure.
1st and 10 for the Hornets at the Davis County 38.
A little movement on the Hornets.
This is the killer for us. We can't afford that. We actually had our center move and the running back.
Yeah. So it's going to be 1st and 15.
Gage and Warren both. Warren's the center, and he got a little.
Say 1st and 14, Hancock County.
He was raring to go. He's having a good first half, and he was ready to get somebody else and get us some more yards down the field.
So the Hornets now facing a 1st and 15 at 4:14 to go. Hand off to Singleton. He's got room. He's still out.
Hang on to the football, Tanner.
Blow the whistle.
He's going to be.
Well, they didn't give him the full spot, I don't think.
Exactly. They hadn't blown the whistle, and they stick him there at the 20, and he fell on the 30
on
the 29.
They marked him where they should have blown the whistle.
Yeah.
He had another yard or 2.
But anyway, that's a gain of 13 for Tanner.
Big run by Primetime.
And there's that little variation on the veer there where it's kind of a little bit of the wing tee.
Well, that was a big play, Todd. We were 1st and 15, and we get 13.
Yep. 2nd and 2 at the Davis County 30 with 3:30 left to go in the first half. And White with it. He's keeping it.
He's got the first down.
He
might go to the house.
10-5.
Oh, man. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Hancock County.
I tell you, he hit the pylon.
He did.
Big run by Jacob White.
Right there, a 28-yard, 28-yard touchdown. And on that, Joe, he rolled out to his left. They had the pitch covered, but our line did a good job sealing on the inside.
I'm going to tell you something. I think now you've seen the Hornet offense kind of transition to we're getting yardage off of Gray. He has drawn such a crowd in there now that it's opening up some things outside.
Sure. Yeah. Great job there, again, by the Hornet offense. 28-18, 3:22 left in the first half. White.
Goes into a crowd.
And we got a flag.
We might have a pass interference. What else could it be?
It has to be that because we only have one guy there, and they had two or three.
Pass interference.
Okay, that's going to put us at the 1 yard line.
So I tell you, this 2-point conversion would be big here, Todd, because it gets it back into a one-score game.
And who would have thought that after the first 3 plays of the game?
I guarantee you.
Not me.
No. Kudos to this Hornet offense. And they're getting some work done up front there.
Here's a snap. White hands off to Gray, and he's in.
There it is. The 2-point conversion. And it's 28-20.
With 3:22 left to go here in the first half.
With that, we're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to the Third Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9, 101.3. We'll be right back. And we're back.
There's a squib.
We're going to flip it back to
Tinsley. And he's gone.
Yep. He's at the 40,
the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
I'll tell you, this guy is a special player. They flipped it back to him to put it in his hands. And like you say, Todd, if you kick it out of bounds,
they get it at the 35.
This offense is unreal. Well, and Tinsley is just a super, super player. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
3:08 of the half, Daviess County to attempt the extra point.
So 34-20.
Carter Hoagland back.
With 3:08. Todd, it just seems like in no time, Tinsley gets up and down the field.
Well, they've scored 5 touchdowns and only run 9 plays.
That's no good. No, it is. It's good. So it's going to make it 35-20. The Hornets are going to get the ball back. I tell you, folks, we've had a shootout here in the first. We've had 55 points scored by both teams in less than a half, and it's not over yet.
No. Well, the one thing, our defense isn't tired.
No. I'll tell you what. Man. If you like scoring,
this is your game to be at.
This is your game to be at or be watching. And we thank all of our viewers and listeners tuning in on the Third Region Sports Network and also simulcasted to 97.9, 101.3 WKCM, the Nash Icon. And we appreciate all the sponsors that make both of those broadcasts possible.
Trying to find some scores here, Joe.
See, Apollo is playing Butler tonight.
Bowling Green is ahead of Owensboro 17-7 with 6:59 left in the second quarter.
All right. Isn't Apollo playing Butler?
Now that I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that. I should have.
Folks, watch out for the squid again, the little pooch. I mean, they've pooch kicked every kickoff thus far. And there it is
again. It again. And there's Simpson again with the fair catch. Hornets are going to take the ball at the 33.
Isaiah Simpson calls the fair catch.
Nice job by Isaiah Simpson.
He was the one that did that the previous play.
Excuse me. The referee was giving him, make sure he was clear with his signal.
Yeah. Well, he was clear the last time, I thought.
I thought he was, too, but I just noticed the ref talking to him there and motioning with his hand, but I still thought he gave the signal right there.
Oh, here, Monte Owsley with a TD cuts the Bowling Green lead to 17-14 late in the second quarter.
Okay, and is that at Rash?
No, it's at Bowling Green.
Okay, so big game going on there with Bowling Green and Owensboro. We'll try to update you on some other scores throughout the broadcast. Here's the handoff to
White. Still has it. He cuts it up. Got room.
He's
got room. 8 yards.
8 or 9 yards on first down by Jacob White as he runs the veer, keeps it, runs
it,
around the left side.
And did what you was wanting him to do earlier, stuck a foot in the ground and went up the field. 2nd and 2 for the Hornets at the Davis County 43-yard line.
The G train is drawing a crowd now, Todd.
Yep.
Well, you have to.
Yeah, if not, he's going to get 6 or 7 on you. Now here's a handoff to Gray.
And he's got the first down.
First down, Hancock County. Gain of 3 by Gray. Dirty work going up the middle again.
I like it.
Got to still mention Warren Garrison. And
now we got to watch his clock. We got 2:34.
Cameron White. I'm trying to see numbers. 54. That's Devin Taylor again. Jesse Gray's in there. Austin Fuquay. They're doing a yeoman's job tonight.
They sure are. And our backs are running hard as well.
Yes, but if you don't have any room to run,
well, you got to have both. And nice job up front tonight. That's what we're really trying to get.
There's a quick pitch to Singleton. He's got room.
He's got a blocker up front. He's got 9.
Nothing like 1st and 9.
Now we're getting close to 2 minutes here.
Nothing like 2nd and 9.
I like it.
2:05. Well, the thing we need to do is make certain Davis County does not get the ball again.
Absolutely.
This half.
And go in here maybe 35-28.
2nd and 1 for Hancock
Another
County.
9-yard first down, Todd.
At the Davis County 46.
You got to like it.
1:50 left here in the first half. Wish I was keeping stats tonight. I'd like to know how many yards we've got on the ground.
A lot of ink.
That's true.
Here's the handoff. Oh, we're
White's,
back to pass.
And we got lane wide open.
Pass interference.
Nope. It hit his hands before the receiver. It was White flew, rolled around. Parker Lane was open, but Jacob got the ball to him just a hair late, and good recovery by the corner there for Davis County.
Let's see the replay on that.
Joey Cameron, and see it hits his hands, and then he's
man, that's close. I'll let it slide, but I'll tell you, it's
Joe. We agree to disagree. I thought it hit Lane's hand.
Live, it kind of did look like that, but I thought, man, it's close in there. Gray up the middle. He's got the first down. I like the call we did on 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, you had 2nd and 1. Minute 27. First down
and
for Hancock County. It was underthrown just a little bit.
A tad.
And a little late.
But nice call. We got 1:27, and clock will start on the change. I think if we run right here, we're going to have to burn a timeout.
Davis County, it's at the.
We got 2 left.
Davis County 44. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Minute 15 now. Clock running. Here's Singleton up, and that time number 14 come up there. Max Rafferty.
And we do.
Come in there. Yeah, it should be. Timeout Hancock. Yeah, they've called timeout.
All right.
Yeah, timeout Hancock County. Minute 5 left to go here in the first half.
We're going to take a break. Exciting Hornet action here on the Third Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9, 101.3. right, we're back here. Got some numbers real quick here. Brother Paul's helping us out a little bit.
Here we go.
Long distance. We'll get some stats here in just a second.
2nd and 9. White back to pass. Swing pass out to Singleton.
He's got it.
Going up the sideline.
He's heading inside the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. No.
Nope. Easy there. Slow down.
Oh, man.
Singleton got caught at the 2-yard line. But
what a nice call.
Yeah. Screen pass out to Singleton. White lobbed it over the defensive end.
And he made a nice catch on that.
It was a tough catch, but then we had nice blocking downfield by Lane and
is he an outfielder in baseball?
No, he's an infielder.
Well, he
has
went
to go
back.
No, Singleton is an outfielder, yes.
He made a great play on that, catching that ball.
All right, 1st and goal for the Hornets at the 2-yard line with 40 seconds left to go. Hornets still have 1 timeout left.
Well, if we don't get in here, I believe we'll use it.
And the linebacker just jumped right over our center.
We're going to have to use it.
We got to use the timeout now. 25 seconds.
Let's keep it here, Todd.
Well, they haven't called it yet.
Yeah, they're calling
Now they did. Okay, 22.8. Yeah,
we got 22.8 at 35, 20, and the ball's on the what, Todd?
The 4.
The 4.
Yeah, 4-yard line. It was a nice job there by Cockrell as he just shot the gap, just basically jumped over our center.
Yeah, he did. Well, and the Hornets putting up some pretty good numbers, Todd. Also, Singleton with 9 carries, 60. And these are estimates, of course, and then that was about a 30 or 40-yard pass right there.
And you got to give thanks to who's giving us these numbers here.
Yeah, old Paul.
Yeah,
actually back at Tell City.
I didn't know if you'd mentioned him.
I said Brother Paul there for a moment.
I didn't hear you. I was
White with
something else.
8:58, and then Gray at about 40 yards on 10 carries, 2 touchdowns. I tell you what, two things have happened here, Todd, and I think you alluded to it a while ago. Number one, the Hornets, the first and foremost thing is sustaining a drive to get back on the scoreboard. Number two, which is a great thing, is that obviously keeps it out of the hands of the Daviess County offense.
Yes.
We don't have to say no more about that offense.
No. They've run 9 plays this half and have 35 points.
So we got – was that our last timeout?
Yes, we have no more timeouts left.
So we're almost going to have to roll out and try to throw the football unless you just know you can get it in.
Right. Yeah, because it's going to be tough to get 2 plays off if you run up in the middle.
All right. We got 22.8.
Hornets at the line of scrimmage.
White checking his troops over. In motion is.
There's a pitch to Singleton. He
turned
tried to
him
cut
up.
it.
He did not get out of bounds either.
No.
We're going to have to spike the ball.
And then go on 4th down.
Yep. 12, 11.
10, 9, 8, 7. White with it. Oh, touchdown. Hancock County to Tanner.
Pass. Let's see, who is it?
Singleton.
Singleton. He's prime time.
He has been tonight. No, I take it back. He's been like that all year. I can't say anything any different.
Big score there by the Hornets with 2.6
left. Makes the score 35-26. Hornets will be going for 2.
Todd, we've had 61 points scored here in the first half.
This more. Like
I'm wore out.
This is more like a Big 12 football game.
Oh my goodness! And the Hornets set to go for 2. And flipped out
to Gray. And
he's in there, I
Gage
believe.
just absolutely
he is.
run
I'll
over.
tell you what.
He lowered the nose and just absolutely
Let me
run
see if I can
over
capture
Shea
that replay,
Carlisle.
Todd.
6 seconds left in the half. Daviess County 35 and Hancock County 28.
Well, let me see here. We'll try to get it. Let me see if I can get this replay, Todd. Here it is. And Gray, just what you said. And, I mean, he doormatted somebody to get that 2 points.
He just flat run over them.
And nice work by our cameraman.
Yes, sir.
Jeff Gorman. It is 35-28. Yes, folks.
I can't even keep up with the tweets.
Kick it out of bounds.
Yes.
I'm going to give Todd the props on that one. Let's kick the ball out of bounds. See if you can kick it up in the stands.
And we didn't, but he went down. That's going
to be the half.
That's going to be the end of the half.
I'll tell you what, Todd. The game, as you said, it did not start.
If somebody told me it was going to be 35-28 at the half, I'd have said you're crazy.
Yeah, but I'll tell you
Kudos to the Hornets.
The Hornets have battled back here, and it's 35-28 as we go into halftime.
We're going to take a break, and then we're going to have a special guest here.
All right. We'll be right back, folks. Again, you've been watching exciting Hornet action here on the 3rd Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9, 101.3. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break.
Been played.
All right, we're back here at Reed Stadium, and I tell you, it has been some kind of first half. Davis County leads 35-28, and there was so much scoring by both ball clubs. I'll tell you, it was really hard to keep up with. Davis County, of course, a lot of long plays, but the Hornets sustained mostly drives, and as it winds up here 35-28. We're joined by a special guest here tonight, the Davis County Superintendent of Schools, Matt Robbins, and former Hancock County alumni. Matt, we're glad to have you here on the 3rd Region Sports Network and then our radio audience as well, WKCM. Glad to have you here tonight.
It's good to be here, Joe.
Well, and I'll tell you, I know folks back home, you never forget where you come from, and I know you alluded to that when you got the job. But just give us a little background, Matt, how you feel about the job you're in, and then your background leading up to that.
Well, it's interesting you would ask that question. I remember I got a call from the Hancock Clarion not long after it had been announced that I was superintendent in Davis County. And it was a great opportunity then, as it is now, just to say to all the folks that are listening back home in Hancock County how much I appreciate everyone there in the county, and particularly the teachers who, as I was a kid growing up and going through the system there, how instrumental they were in my education and encouraging me further in life.
Well, and I know, we're proud back home as well. That one of our own, of course, we're in a little bit of a battle here tonight. With 35-28, but I know this is a large school system and a lot of program, a lot of facility here in Davis County, a lot of stuff to keep up with, I'm sure.
Absolutely, and just looking at the stadium that we have here, we actually have a project that's on the drawing board right now to completely renovate this stadium and hopefully put in a new track as well as a turf field moving forward. So we've got a lot to look forward to in terms of football here, as well as a major renovation we've got scheduled at Apollo and a new school on the way. So we're really excited. A lot to be excited about, but a lot of work ahead of us.
Well, and of course, Hancock County, obviously a smaller school, but usually competes pretty well with all the teams here, and there's good rivalries back and forth between Davis County schools, Apollo, in really all sports. But we're really glad, Matt, that you've taken some time out here tonight to join us for an interview and homecoming here at Daviess County. I can't wait till this second half gets going. I tell you, it's been a shootout.
I think we be interesting what this final score looks like. It looks like we're setting up for a 70-point night on the field, and that's pretty rare in high school football. But I would say it's impressive, just how Hancock County's come out and competed tonight.
Yeah.
Shows pretty impressive because Daviess County High School about 1,700, about 450, 500 student high school and Hancock County. So that's quite a testimony to what they've been able to do here tonight to compete.
And I think, last week we had kind of an off week where in the elements and, we really had some tough breaks possession-wise, and, they've minimized that tonight. We did have one turnover in the first half, but I think it's set up to be an exciting second half here. Of course, anytime Hancock County comes down and competes like this, of course, it's exciting. But I agree with you. I think it does say something about the preparation and being ready to play here. But it's certainly an exciting team here at Daviess County, and their skill players as well.
Yes, the Tinsley kid is special.
Yes, he is.
And he gets the ball in the open field, and really it wouldn't matter against any team, city or county here. He's a special athlete.
So far, and I mean, obviously I'm pretty tied up on most Friday nights, but it is something we follow. I say he's in the tops not only of this area, but I'd say he's in the tops of the state.
Well, he's I'm not sure his offers yet, but I do know he's being recruited, by several Division I schools. So we may see him on Saturdays. Next year. I would say there's a good opportunity to do that, but I guess tonight I'm going to have to hope the Hornets put together. I understand. It's just good that both these schools wear red. So
it is a good color. But Matt, we do appreciate you taking time.
Glad
to come
glad
up
to be
speak
here.
with us.
Appreciate
and,
the
wish
opportunity.
you well here at Daviess County.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate
All right,
it.
folks, that's Matt Robbins, Daviess County School Superintendent of Schools, and former. I know some of our folks, fans, maybe don't even know that. Former student athlete at Hancock County. So, folks, we're going to take another 1-minute break as homecoming festivities are going on here at Daviess County. And, again, folks, stay with us for this exciting second half coming, where 63 points have been put up here in the first half, 35-28. That's going to about do it here for just a little bit. We're going to take a break and acknowledge all of our sponsors. You're listening again to the 3rd Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9 101.3. We'll be right back after this break. All right, we're back here again. Halftime festivities continuing. Our long-distance statistician Paul Chrisley's got a few numbers for us. White, 2 for 37 passing, touchdown. Rushing, White 8 for 58. Gray 12 for 43 with 2 touchdowns. Singleton 11 for 71, and Harpenow with 2 rushes for 8 yards, which led to 28 points being put up for the Hornets. And the Hornets will have the ball to start the second half. So with that, we're still have homecoming halftime festivities going on, and we're gonna take a break again, folks. We appreciate all of our sponsors that make both the Third Region Sports Network broadcast possible, and then also those who make the radio broadcast possible on WKCM 97.9 101.3. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Now you're good.
All right, we're back here at Reed Stadium, and we got about a minute 40. Both teams have finally made their way back out. Some area scores. Owensboro Catholic is up over South Spencer 34-7 at halftime. Ohio County leading Grayson 34-7 also, with just a little bit left in the first half. And then Bowling Green 24-14 over Owensboro at the half. Todd, you had another score?
Yeah, Apollo is ahead of, I think they're playing Butler County. Isn't that what you said? They were ahead 47-0 right around halftime. And Muhlenberg County was ahead of McLean County 27-26 at the half.
All right, folks, we got about a minute. It may be more than that because both teams, we had a little bit longer halftime. I'm sure they'll reset it back into 3.
And give them 3 more minutes to get loose. You know, you get in that locker room for a long time sitting down.
Right,
things
had a
can
long
tighten
halftime.
up.
Had a long halftime with homecoming. So we're going to take another break. Again, you've been listening to the Third Region Sports Network and Nash Icon 97.9 101.3. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here, and again, Todd, we got about another 2 minutes, 45 seconds, and
here's a quick note, Joe, on the Owensboro Bowling Green game. Owensboro starting quarterback Zeke Brown left the game in the first quarter, and he has not returned.
Well, that's definitely a blow for Owensboro. Big matchup there. Is that a district game for them?
Yes.
So big district matchup. We got about 2 more minutes, folks, and we're going to take another 1-minute break. Again, folks, stay with us for this exciting second half coming up. If it's as exciting as the first half, Todd, I tell you, I don't know. It's going to be hard to handle.
It's going to be hard to handle, but you know, it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments have been made at halftime, Joe. You know, hopefully the Hornet defensive game plan can find some way, and it's hard. I mean, let's face it.
Right.
They've got some skill players that we can try all we want, and
they're hard to contain.
We just can't match up with them.
Well, we're going to take again.
Okay, go ahead.
A 1-minute break. Folks, you've been listening again to the Third Region Sports Network, the Nash Icon 97.9 101.3. We're back here at Reed Stadium, and we're just about ready for the kickoff. Hancock County will have the ball to start the second half. Daviess County has done the pooch kick on just about every kickoff, Todd, I believe.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they want to try that again, and it looks like they're set up for it again.
So the ball's been kicked the last 2 times over here to Isaiah.
And there it is.
Come and get it.
Ooh. Yeah, he raised the hand for the fair catch, but he couldn't get to it. So when the ball bounced,
Yeah.
It was you know, fair game.
Yeah.
You know, the fair
If you
catch
call
is
it,
off.
you got to catch it.
Yeah. Once it hits the ground, all bets are off.
Exactly.
But
So,
Simpson, you know, come up, got it on the bounce, got stuck, held on, and the Hornets will take over at the the Hancock County 37.
we've had really with them doing the pooch kick, we've really had pretty good starting field position.
Yeah, the worst we've had has been about the 32.
So now let's see how both teams have adjusted. Straight ahead, Jacob White going to get a couple.
And they were gapped wide there in the front, and Jacob made the right call, but the lineman just got a leg on him there.
And it closed up real quick,
Yes.
too.
But, hey, gain of 3.
Yep, we'll take it. So the third quarter is just underway. 35-28, Hancock County with the ball, facing a 2nd and 7.
At the Davis County 40.
Harper now out wide to the right.
We've got receivers at both sides. White
Back
drops
to
back to pass.
He's got his man.
He's got
Right in and out of the hands of Singleton.
Tanner was running to the downs before he
I'll
caught
tell
the
you
ball.
what, that looked like an old play we run, Todd, back in the day called 80 seam.
Well, it was
Where
a
you
seam,
take
and he was wide open.
Your tailback runs just right up the seam like he did. He was wide open.
And White put it right on his hands and
Yep.
went right through him.
So great.
That was
play.
actually the same play they run for the 5-yard touchdown.
Right. So now the Hornets facing a big 3rd down and 7.
We were looking at a tie game, Joe.
I guarantee you.
Or us ahead. Well, it wouldn't have been tied. We would have either been
he had
1
a
point
full
behind.
head of steam.
Well, we would have been 1 point ahead or 1 point behind because we'd have went for 2. Now
Rolling
White's
out
rolling to the left.
And he's still on his feet. He makes.
And it's intercepted. No, they called it down. They called it on the ground.
That was a break.
I thought he caught it.
I did too.
But anyway, White rolled to his left and then threw a pass kind of up for grabs.
Well, I'm going to tell you, rolling back to your left like that.
That's tough to throw.
It's a tough throw. And so the Hornet punt team's going to come on. So
Yep.
Davis County gets the stop.
Oh, man, we had a touchdown. Would have had this thing either 1 point ahead or 1 point behind. And then we don't convert on 3rd down. And now we got to punt to this offense.
Right.
And Tinsley's back to receive for Davis County. And I shank that thing out of bounds, Tanner.
I guarantee you.
I do not want it in his hands.
You do not. He is electric.
Here's a flag of the play.
What's the flag?
I don't know. Might be an illegal substitution or to delay a game.
Delay game.
Yep.
Only thing I can think of.
Yep. And that's what it is.
Still 4th down.
So it's going to move the Hornets back 5 more yards. Still going to. I'm sure we're still punting.
Well, Markel Tinsley is back, and I'm telling you, every time he's that almost got blocked.
Yeah. Wow, Baker come flying through.
And I don't know how he got it off.
I don't know how Tanner got it off, and it only went about 5 yards.
Yeah.
If that. So Davis County is going to take over on the Hancock County 40-yard line with 11:04 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Davis County leads 35-28.
Okay.
3rd quarter, 11:04 to play in the 3rd.
And you've got Tinsley, Baker, and Oost out wide to the right in a triangle. Handoff goes to Newman, and nice job by Harper now, and number 60, that would be Nick Locke. Newman gains 1.
All right.
2nd and 9 for Davis County at the Hornet 39.
2nd and 9, Panthers.
Nice job by the Hornets there on 1st down, and see if we can lead to something else here, as now Tinsley is singled up to the right. Now Oost goes with him, and down here to the left is Fletcher, and there's a quick pass to Fletcher, and he dropped it, and we almost intercepted it.
I know it.
Parker Lane almost had that thing in his hands.
He sure did.
It hit Fletcher's hands and kind of popped up in the air on the sideline, and Lane had it in his hands. He couldn't hold on as he went out of bounds.
Well, another great thing that's happened so far in this series is you've kept it out of Tinsley's hands.
Well, they've kept it out of Tinsley's hands.
Yeah, they have. It's 3rd and 9.
I got a feeling you might see it go to him now.
Ball's on the 39.
There's a snap.
Back to pass.
Cameron back. He's looking for Tinsley. He's got Singleton beat, and
ball's caught down at about the 3 or 4 yard line.
Tanner did about everything he could do on that.
I think he did too.
He had the hand in there, but good throw from Cameron. Tinsley, great concentration. That was a tough catch, and he made the play.
Yep, and he had, I'll tell you what, Cameron stays up in the pocket pretty well.
Yeah, he had some people around him there. He could have flushed it, but he stayed in there. And
so Davis County's 1st and 10 on about the 4.
Pass was
or
good.
The 3.
Yeah, good for about 36 yards, and it's 1st and goal for Davis County at the Hornet 3. Cameron back to pass and swings it out to Newman, and it's either he called it dropped. Kind of wish they'd have said that was a fumble because we had 4 Hornets around it.
I guarantee you, and we need a break right here.
Yep.
A fumble like that would be big.
So 2nd and goal from the Hornet 3-yard line. Davis County leads 35-28, 9:40 left to go. 9:44, excuse me, left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
This Hornet team has been pretty resilient in the first half.
Yep.
I tell you, Davis County's got some size up front.
You got Newman as the lone setback. You got Baker in motion this time. Cameron back and
hey, nice defense over there by Tanner Singleton.
Oh,
they're saying he got in. I thought we made it almost at the
pass to Baker. Was that Singleton or was that Garrison that come and made the hit?
I thought it was Singleton, but I don't know.
I think Singleton was with Tinsley. I think that was actually Garrison that followed Baker across.
And that was Tinsley that made the catch?
Oh, it was Tinsley?
I'm not sure.
I thought it was Baker. But
I really thought we defended that.
We did defend it well, but that was enough to get in.
I tell you, none of these extra points have been pretty, but they don't give you anything for style, and the extra point is up and through, and it's going to make it 42-28. So, folks, we're going to take a break. We're going Hornets back on offense, down 42-28. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break. We're back.
Davis County set to kick off. 9:37 left to go, and here's the pooch again.
Oh man!
Oh, if
just went 10 yards.
That one was shorter, and Blaze Nally had it in his hand. If he could have caught that, it was a touchdown.
Yeah.
There was nobody there.
So I don't think it went. Now they're saying it didn't go 10. That's what I think.
We want to take the ball.
Goes against the Panthers.
We get the option, I think, to take the ball.
Well, they're talking to Bobby, so.
Well, let's see what the.
Question now, the penalty is assessed at and another kick, or if it will affect the downing of the ball for the Hornets. It was blown dead, therefore we will assess the penalty and re-kick.
Oh, it was blown dead.
Oh, okay. I thought if they didn't go 10, you had the opportunity.
Yeah, to take the
Take the
ball
ball right there.
Yeah, but since they blew it dead.
Okay, I guess.
So Davis County's going to pooch it again.
Yep, and I tell you guys,
I
these
would
people
move-
up front, and I noticed they moved Nally up here, because if you think the ball's going to be kicked short a lot, you need sure-handed people, as many as you can.
If I was Simpson, I would even scoot up.
There he goes.
There he does. And now this time you got to get on it. He does. That would scare me though. Of course, y'all can't on the radio. You can't tell. It was a high pooch kick at this time,
laid,
but it was over Simpson's head and in front of our. I think it was Harpenow that was back farther.
and kind of laid still.
And it
What
just
you
it was,
want.
It was like a wedge shot.
And
But Isaiah got on it, so the Hornets will have the ball at the Davis County 36 to start this drive.
so the Hornets need an answer back here.
Yep. See if we can get that ground game going again. See who's made an adjustment.
There's Gray on the inside handoff, still on his feet.
And he's going to get about 2, maybe
Yep.
3.
Yep, and I think they marked him.
They marked him up farther than I thought he got.
Yeah.
I thought we got a break on that one.
That time we got a good spot.
Yes.
Assist for the Davis County defensive line and secondary. Maybe a yard of the play. That's 2nd and 9. Hancock County.
I'm going to give him a gain of 2.
Yeah. Well, and it looks like, they're definitely trying to shut down the G train, which that goes without saying. Really.
Well, yeah. So now we got it.
All the drop balls fumbled. I'm not.
And see, there's just that 1 second of lack of focus.
And now instead of, you're looking at 3rd and 10.
34-14, the Purples over the Red Devils.
And the thing that's not happening right now that was happening for us is the Hornets were getting 6 to 9 yards on first down.
Right, and these first 2 possessions here, Hancock County's gotten 2 and 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, and you're facing 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10.
Yep.
They've got 9 guys in the box.
And there's Singleton
He's
again.
got
a
going to the
chance.
house at
40,
the 40, 30. Hang on to it. He does.
Down to the 20. But a nice look there from, and it was the same play. It was the same, you called it, 80 seam?
That's what it used to be called. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's something different than that now. But
Singleton just shot straight up the hash mark, and White put it right on his numbers, and a big gain for the Hornets of 40 yards. And it's 1st and 10 for the Hornets down to the 20. That should be illegal substitution right there. White with it, stiff arm, and he ends up getting down.
drug down for about what?
It wasn't illegal. I guess they ended up getting off the field.
Yeah.
And it ended up White loses almost 2, and now it's 2nd and 12. Carwile
big
with
third
the tackle.
down conversion there, though, Todd.
Yes, it was. Hornets needed that. Now they're down here, knocking. They were right at the red zone, but that play put them behind the sticks.
Back to
drops
pass
back
is
to
White.
pass, and it's up for Lane.
Hey, that's almost
Well, if
kind of incidental contact, I guess.
if Parker had made more of an attempt to come back toward the ball,
He might have got it.
he might have got it, but he just kind of let that guy stay in front of him, and he didn't really try to come back for it. So the back judge didn't feel like,
Right. If he would have tried to cut through him and to get it,
and made contact with him,
Yeah.
and
He
and
probably
fell
got
down,
the call.
he'd have got the call, because the guy was face guarding him, wasn't even looking at it.
right.
So now the Hornets are 3rd and 12.
Got Chase Herndon out here to the right.
Big target there, and here comes Singleton through
He's
the
got
line.
room.
Oh, hope Tanner's okay on that one. That was a tough
right
hit.
into the shins.
Yes, and
But he gets about
it
6.
gains about 6, so it's going to be 4th and about 6.
The Hornets inside in the red zone now. and definitely need to convert.
They're at the Davis County 16, and a big moment here in the game. 6:50 left to go. 42-28.
We got two people moving at the same time.
Now, how are we able to do that right there?
I don't know. 4th and 6. Oh, we got it.
And there's Gage again. Gage twice is.
I'm not sure. It looked like Jacob White was expecting the ball to be snapped right there because he moved also.
Okay.
So I'm not sure there. Either way.
Either way, it's now 4th and 11.
Yeah.
Or 4th and 11.
I'd like to see us roll White out to the right here.
Yeah, to his strong side.
With him an option to run. Or you might see Singleton
dragging across
here. He's usually the left halfback.
6:15 left to go. Hornets are in a rush to get up here to the line, and
we don't get it off.
Okay, yeah.
Timeout. We had to take a timeout.
Yep, or we wasn't going to get it off.
Yep. So with that, we're going to take a 1-minute break, folks. We're here in the third quarter. 42-28, Davis County. You're listening to the Third Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9 101.3.
Got lane open, but
broken up.
Yep.
So Davis County is going to take over on the pass attempt.
Yeah, we rolled
Parker
right.
Lane.
Yeah, we rolled White a little bit to the right, but number 14 for Davis County, Max Rafferty, come on a weak side blitz and really put pressure on White, and he threw it up to Parker, and Parker was open there for a little bit, but the ball hung too long.
Yeah, and it was good defensive play.
And they were able to cover, and Davis County holds the Hornets. Huge stop there for the Panther defense as they take over 1st and 10 at the Davis County 21.
So now 1st and 10, Davis County. And
the fake handoff, and then here's a pass out to Baker, and nice job, hang on to him by
good defense by the Hornets.
Yeah, who was that got in there first? Was that Harpenow?
I believe it was.
Yeah. Spencer got in there and got a hold of his leg, and yeah, that was Spencer. And then some more Hornets come and helped him out, but he got Baker by the leg and a loss of 6. Big play there by the Hornets.
Oh yeah. And you actually saw the swarming defense there. You had the initial hit, and then here they come.
Now Cameron back to pass. He's got all the time in the world. He's airing it up
and it's caught by Fletcher.
By Jamarius Fletcher. Lane is standing there with him, and White comes from behind and drills Fletcher, but a gain of
I'll tell you what, that was
35.
That was
75, 76 yards.
I'll tell you what, Cameron's got to have some pretty good numbers tonight.
Yeah, I would think so.
I see why he's averaging 300 yards, though.
Yeah. And first down for Davis County at the Hancock County 13-yard line. That ball was up there a long time.
A long time. And the ball actually traveled further than I thought it was going to. When it first went up, I thought, we're going to have a chance to pick this thing.
Yep, but it just kept going.
And he run under it.
You know, Parker was close to him, but there's a fake handoff, and there's Tinsley across the middle, touchdown, Davis County.
Fake the inside handoff.
Oh, I've got a flag. I believe it's going to be a pick play.
Yeah. So we might take those off.
Yeah, I think it was a pick play.
Flag on the play. Got a legal formation. Too many men in the backfield. They on offense.
Too many men in the backfield. It was not a pick play like I was I thought it was, and ends up being a 5-yard penalty for Davis County, and it's going to move them back 5 yards. And
so 1st and 15.
with this Davis County offense, though, I think it's just prolonging the inevitable.
Well,
nothing against our Hornets. It's just that.
Well, they're really proficient at doing it. I mean, at running it, and they've got a quarterback that can deliver it, and
one of the best receivers in the state.
So that is
and the other guys aren't bad because that was a tough ball for Fletcher to catch.
It sure was. Back in the backfield now is.
And we got timeout Davis County.
They're a little confused on what they were doing right there. So with that, we're going to take another 1-minute break and listen to the 3rd Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9 101.3. Here at Reed Stadium, 1st and 15.
Hand off to Newman.
Hand off Newman up the middle.
He's going to gain about 5, maybe 6. Hand off first play back from the timeout, and Davis County handed it off to Landon Newman, and he gained the 5 yards that they had lost on the illegal formation, so it's back to the 13-yard line, second and 10.
I noticed that the freshman lineman, Nally, in there on the offensive line, Todd.
He's a big dude.
Rolling out to the right. And
great
Noel
play there.
with a great play
Yes.
and sack. I think it's the first time we have sacked Cameron tonight.
Yes, it is. It's the first time we've really gotten a whole lot of pressure on him. But they rolled out there, and somebody missed a block, and Noel Allstat come flying in, and a huge defensive play there as a loss of about 8 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 18 for Davis County.
3.5 minutes in the 3rd.
Well, you better keep your eyes on number 2.
Do you think?
You think.
Well, Mr. Fletcher's not too bad either, and Baker's not bad either. You know, they've got 3 dudes there that can catch a ball, and there they go. Went to Fletcher. Nice job.
And I tell you what, the Hornets put some pressure on. We had Garrison coming from the backer and made Cameron really throw it really before he made his cut.
Yeah, before Tinsley had even made his cut. So it's 4th and
20.
Yeah, let's go 4th and 20. Lost 2 yards on that pass play.
I'll tell you what, I like.
Well, we can't stop them by trying to cover them. So let's put some pressure on the quarterback, and maybe
he'll
throw it away.
I think that's what we've decided to do, Todd. And here we go.
Cameron back to pass again. This time we're not put no pressure on him. And nice job by Jacob
broke
White.
up by Jacob White.
Broke up. Another hold for the Hornets.
Good job by that Hornet defense.
Yeah, Oost. I think that's not Oost. What number is that? It was Oost. He was going down the middle.
I'll tell you, one more step, and Jacob White would have picked that thing, Todd.
And one more step, if he'd have caught it, there'd have been one heck of a collision at about the 5-yard line.
I guarantee you, that is a tough for a receiver to run up in there like that.
Yeah, you can get alligator arms real quick. But anyway, Jacob White made a nice play on the ball, deflected him and hit Oost. And
I tell you what, that is a great sign right there, the Hornet defense.
Another stop there by the Hornets.
I'm really liking the Hornet effort here tonight.
Yes, and 1st and 10 for the Hornets at the Davis County 22.
There's Gray. He's got some room.
Got some room, and that's what the Hornets were doing there in the first half. You know,
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, making about 2nd and 3.
And it's the veer works so much better, and nice blocking up front this time. And I'll tell you what, they're moving out some pretty good sized lads up there. 74, Evan Barr. 70.
Mr. Stephanopoulos.
Yes, and I'll tell you this left side is pretty good size for Davis County.
There's White
That
keeps
was a
it
good
this
read.
time. It was, and he's going to get maybe 1, maybe 2.
It's going to be like 3rd and 1. Nice read by Jacob White.
Yeah, gain of 3.
We're real close to the first down.
Yeah, I'm going to give him 3.
Yeah.
Just short of the first down, timeout on the field.
As a matter of fact, they're going to measure.
Take a measurement.
Well, I guess we can put cameraman Jeff Gorman on the spot like we do.
Like we do Mr. Rowe.
Well, does he have the first down, though, is what we're trying to say, or not? Oh,
With authority, he
With
says
authority.
we got it.
Well, looking at some of them lines across the field, we might have a shot at it.
Depends on if you're which bend you're at. Now, if that was Kentucky and Southern Miss, that's Southern Miss first down right there.
I guarantee it. It's about 2 inches short.
Yeah, because did you see that the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were short by an inch.
I mean, if a chain link showing in there, it's not a first down.
Right, and the guy goes first down. I thought Stoops was going to go nuts.
3rd and inches.
3rd and an inch.
Yes.
Down, Panthers fans. 3rd down, 3rd and inches.
2:18 left to go here in the third quarter. Davis County leads 42-28. Hornets with a 3rd and inches at the Davis County 32-yard line, or Hancock County 32-yard line, excuse me.
And backers are threatening its first down and more. Jacob White on his
Jacob
feet.
White still going. Nice
I'll
job
tell
there
you
by
what,
White.
great read. There's the veer, what you like about
Yep.
it, Todd.
They everybody and their mother thought Gray was getting the ball up the gut, and he pulled it out of his belly in a gain of about, I'm going to say about 10 or 11, gain of 8.
Another excellent call and read by Jacob White.
Sure. You know, this is a kid who hasn't played football since his 8th grade year, and
that right there.
And it takes some time, and you
because
running the veer, you don't just learn that just
no
in a month or two.
It's a lot of timing
and reps.
But right there, 3rd and short. You know, they're smashing down on Gray, and he pulls it out and picks up what, 7 or 8.
Yeah, he got 8. And it's 1st and 10 for the Hornets at the Hancock County 40. 2:05 left to go in the third.
22 landed Newman in the game for the Panthers.
So
the Hornets gotten 2 first downs after the big stop by the Hornet defense.
in motion, back to pass, hit, throw it behind him
He
there.
threw that one behind him.
I'll tell you what, we've utilized Singleton out of the backfield a lot here tonight on the pass, and it's worked rather well.
Well, and one thing I noticed here, Joe, and I don't know if we'll try it, but Herndon was wide open here for about 5 or 6 because Fletcher wasn't even paying any attention to him. He had already moved over
Right.
toward the middle of the field.
Right, like, well, they're not going to throw it over here.
Exactly.
And basically left him unattended.
Right. See, he's out here on him right now, but he's not even looking at him. He's looking in the backfield. So 2nd and 10 for the Hornets at
Herndon
the
to the right.
40. And there's
there's the pitch
Singleton
to
with
Singleton.
the pitch. He's got some room up.
And nice
about
block out there.
by Herndon.
And he's real close to first down.
He's gonna be about a yard short, but a gain of 9 by Tanner is
I love to see these wide receivers and trying to get out here and block somebody.
well, to run the veer they have to.
They have to. And then
You
they're
have
doing
to.
it, though.
Yeah, and Lane's made some good blocks on that one side. Herndon's made good blocks here. I mean, anytime you can get 8 or 9 yards on the pitch there, your wide receivers have to be blocking like that. So it is 3rd and 2 for Hancock County. And
Oh, he's over.
Yep.
So it's going to be offsides.
And that's the 3rd one that we've gotten tonight.
Yes, it is, and that's going to be a
First down for Hancock County as it moves the Hornets into
single.
that moves Hancock County into Daviess County territory at the 47.
And really have chewed up the last part of this 3rd quarter, Todd. We got under
Almost.
a minute.
We got the ball with like 5 minutes and something. And there's 45 seconds left to go here in the 3rd.
Herndon wide to the right.
We moved in.
Yep.
76.
Well, we got the first down before we. It's going to make us 1st and 15.
But at least it gave us a first down.
Yeah. So,
But
41 seconds left here in the 3rd.
Cameron White got a little
Antsy.
Yep. Well, the way they're moving the ball tonight, I can understand them being juiced up a little bit.
And I'll tell you what, this Hornet offense churned out some yardage tonight.
I wish we had stats, but
In motion is Singleton.
White
Singleton.
keeps it, and he didn't. That time they kind of blew up the middle. They blew up Warren that time, and nothing to get. They doubled Warren and
Right.
and got him
They just
out of the way.
basically blitzed that hole with
Yes.
multiple people.
And Warren couldn't do. He couldn't hold them off, and it ended up getting White in the backfield.
But I think
Jacob's got a little bit of a
Gimp,
gimp on that play.
and that's going to take us to the 4th quarter, Todd, where it is Daviess County 42, Hancock County 28. Hornets still on the drive here. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break.
That end of the quarter come.
All right, we're back here at Reed Stadium. We're going into the 4th quarter. 42-28. Hornets facing a 2nd and 13. Ball resting right on the 50-yard line. So big second down here, Todd.
Yeah, we need to get 5 or 6 if we can on this. Getting Herndon back in the right spot. Good to see
And he's
Chase back out on the field.
So we got the twin set here to the left. And that's blown up, and White escapes.
Escaped one, but he couldn't escape the other one. He escaped Rafferty.
That play basically blew up. I mean,
Rafferty just blitzed, and there was nothing we could do about it. And, after he blitzed through and we didn't get him. So no gain on the play. I'll take that back. I'm going to give White a gain of 1. 3rd and 12.
our long-distance statisticians got the Hornets rushing. Paul Chrisley got us rushing for over 200.
Absolutely.
212 on 39 rushes. And then we throwed in another probably 100 passing.
At least 100.
So 3rd and 13, back to pass. He's getting chased.
There's the pass, and it's intercepted by Tinsley, and thank goodness that Herndon made the tackle, or he could have been gone, and Jacob White is down.
Yep, he took a shot.
Jacob stood in there and threw it, but he took an absolute. They blitzed. They had 3 guys coming at him, and Jacob
right in the face of a rush threw that ball, and probably helped the thing be underthrown.
Absolutely, yeah. He couldn't really step into it. But Jacob's up now. Looks like he's walking off on his own power, but I don't know. I hope it's not woozy. I hope he's just got the breath knocked out of him or whatever.
And he's starting to pick it up more as he goes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not nothing serious, but he took a shot as he delivered it.
To be honest with you, now that since Herndon made the play, I'm glad Tinsley caught the ball because they gave him a ball at the 38 instead of getting it at the 50. So anyway, 1st and 10 for Davis County at the Davis County 38, and we've got a new safety in the game now for Hancock County since Jacob is out. And there's Cameron over the middle to Baker, and Allstat staying there. And I tell you
what, the ball's loose.
Close to a first down, ball loose.
I think he ended up getting it back. And
they're going to call it a first down. First down, Davis County, 42-28. Looked like it was short.
Looked like it was about 2 yards short. But anyway, first down, Davis County at the 48-yard line.
Back to pass.
Yep. And here's
Tinsley.
Tinsley. There's a juke. And he's still on his feet, and he is up the sidelines, and he is gone.
20, 10, 5, touchdown. And I tell you, you cannot tackle him up high.
52-yard touch, and that all that was just he turned and just threw it to him, and
broke about 3 tackles.
Singleton had a chance, but they all tried to go high, and Tinsley gone. 52-yard touchdown.
I tell you, he is definitely a special player.
Yep. Oh, my phone's dead.
You've lost contact with the outside world, Todd.
Yep. You have a charger with you?
So 48-28. And we got a late entry coming in the game for Davis County. And here's the
extra point.
Good. Lands, did that go through too?
It went through. I tell you what, the kicker for Davis County, that was number 99 there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like I say, you don't get style points.
No, that's true.
But some of them have just
barely got over.
And I think he's made every one of them.
He has. He has not missed one yet. He's 7 for 7, 49-28.
So we got 10:30 left in this one. So far, Davis County here in the second half, two scores, and Hornets have moved the ball.
Yeah, but
not. You just got to almost, as electric as their offense is, you almost have to match them.
Yeah.
Now the Hornets did, if you remember, we got a big stop down here early.
We've stopped them twice on downs, and they've scored every other time they've touched it.
They are just.
Their punter has got to be one of the most unused guys in the world.
I guarantee it, because this offense is very prolific and has several players that can put up some points.
If you think, Joe, they put up 30-some odd on Owensboro Catholic
right
early, and then they started getting and they had some
cramping issues,
some suspensions, and but they're going to put points on people.
Well, absolutely.
Set to kick off for the Panthers.
And here's the little. Well, this time he went a little deeper, and here comes Singleton with it. And Tanner getting up through the middle, and he's still on his feet and gets to the 44-yard line.
Nice return.
It's going to be interesting to see who our quarterback is. I'm going to guess it's probably Harpin now.
No,
here comes Jacob. Hopefully he just got the breath knocked out.
He took a shot.
Yeah, it took him a little bit to get up, but kudos to him to staying in there and knew he was going to take it and tried to still complete the pass. Hornets with the football at the Davis County, or at the Hancock County 44 with 10:23 left to go in the game.
Good field position here. Nice return by Singleton.
White's keeping it and for no gain.
I tell you what, it is. There's some popping going on in there, Todd.
Yep.
I tell you that right now.
You know, one thing I've noticed is we haven't used, and I don't know if Gage he's in the game. I don't know if he's banged up a little bit, but we haven't.
Not as much.
Not as much here in this second half.
Well, that play was well defended.
Both, yeah.
You know, not just the dive back, Gray, but also with the coverage on White. Here's the quick pitch to Singleton. He breaks one tackle. He's inside Panther territory and a first down.
And Joe, a great block by Spencer Harper now there.
Oh, yes.
Kicked
I'm
his guy all the way out.
I'm so glad, too, Todd, that you pointed that out, because it takes more than that, to make plays go.
Because that cornerback was in the right spot, and Harper now just absolutely blew him out and allowed Singleton to gain about 12.
Singleton's got to be up close to 100.
I would say
here's a trap to Singleton.
That time they come down on it.
Yep. He took a shot.
And Tanner is down.
He's back up.
Okay.
He took a shot, though.
Yep, he's a little gimpy.
I tell you what, a face mask on your shins
is not a fun deal.
No, it is not. And but I'll tell you what, he's run the ball extremely hard tonight.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 at the Davis County 37-yard line.
I think they're going to smash Gray up in here one time. Nope. Yes.
Yeah, they did, but he didn't have nowhere to go.
Nope.
No gain for the Hornets.
That time, he had a
well defended there by Davis County.
And there's another guy coming off with a cramp for Davis County. So 3rd and 9 for the Hornets. 8:30 left to go in the ball game. Davis County leads 49-28.
And 9 for the Hornets. 3rd and 9.
And Singleton's still a little gimpy, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Back to pass. Here's out the lane, and he
broke the first tackle, but that's all he could do.
Did pretty well for no gain.
Yeah. Actually lost 2.
Be interesting to see if we.
Now Lane's coming up a little gimpy.
Yeah. If we're going to punt the ball here,
I think the Hornets will go for it.
Yeah.
4th down and 12.
4th and 12 for Hancock County at the Davis County 40. 7:50 left to go in the ball game.
4th and 12. 7:45 to go in the game.
So, big 4th down here for the Hornets. Back to pass.
And they're bringing the house. And there's the screen again to Singleton. And he can't make the first guy miss.
I'll tell you what, and the first guy run right behind the wall.
Yeah,
and
he snuck right behind. Yeah, we had the wall set up.
We had the people over there, and he just kind of read it and come on to the ball.
Yep.
And made a good play.
It was a gain of about 8, but Tanner still needed about 5 more yards, and he got on, grabbed Hovey's leg, and Tanner couldn't get away. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Davis County 35-yard line. 7:29 left to go in the ball game. Davis County leads 49-28. See if the Hornets will try to get pressure. And there's a handoff to
fake me out across the middle.
Nice job there by number 52 for Hancock County, Cody Wedding. He come from his defensive line position
and made that tackle.
And
I believe that's one of the first times in the open field we've got Tinsley down.
It is.
In the open field.
Yeah, it was a post pattern, and Cameron hit him right in stride. We had 2 guys hit him, and he bounced off both of them. But man, Cody Wedding come flying, got a hold of him, and would not let go.
No.
But still goes for a gain of about 20, and Davis County football at the Hancock County 34.
7 minutes left in this one.
Handoff to
Newman,
and he is.
He's got a first down.
Right now, the Davis County depth, it's starting to show on the Hornets.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're running a lot of, using their size and a lot of personnel.
Yep. Because we were stopping the run, and now we're not.
So 6:40 and counting. The ball is on the 15-yard line. Got Singleton, according to statistician Paul Chrisley, 14 carries, 94. And he's probably got that many more, maybe.
He's got that much or more in passing. I'd say.
Got a penalty. I don't know, they didn't get it off, I don't think, Todd.
Yep, delay of game on Davis County. And, you know, we've been talking about the Tinsley kid, Joe, but Cameron kid's got a nice arm.
He sure does.
And, I mean, and he's put a bunch of balls on the money.
And I'll tell you, for the most part, this offensive line of Davis County is giving him time to throw it.
Now, we haven't been trying to blitz too much.
And we have had some success doing it, but overall they've done a pretty good job protecting him.
And here comes Cameron back again. We had a little bit of pressure, and he's got Tinsley and
the touchdown.
Well, I mean, good route, and
it's pretty well been all Davis County here in the second half.
Yeah, they've shut us down, and they've scored 23 touchdowns.
Yep.
You know, we had our chance, just like, you know.
Well, we had the
last
ball.
week. Well, not only that, we had a touchdown and it slipped right through Tanner's hands.
Yes.
On the second play of the first half.
Would have tied it up.
Yeah.
Well, here's this.
He got it through again.
Wow. He's made 8 of them.
8 in a row.
With that, we're going to take a break. You're listening to the Third Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9, 101.3. All right, we're back here at Reed Stadium, 56-28, 5:56 left. It's been all Davis County here in the second half. Had a 35-28 lead at the half, and Todd, this offense of Davis County.
I wish I knew how many yards Tinsley had on the night.
I'll tell you, he's put up some numbers, and that makes Cameron's numbers go up there as well. Here's the pooch.
Harper now, he got his hands on it and picked it up and got clocked there pretty good, and Spencer's staying down right now.
Yeah.
Now he's getting up.
And he might have been as well advised just to dropped on that one.
Yeah, he tried to pick it up and run.
I think he actually almost had a little helmet-to-helmet contact.
He did, but he was down on the ground.
And 5:52 left.
What impressed me on that last play was Cameron threw the ball before Tinsley ever come out of his break.
Yeah.
And you don't see too many high school kids do that.
Here's
quick pitch to Singleton. He cuts up in there, and they're defending that a little bit better.
But they had penetration a little bit more on the corner that time.
Shea Carwile made the tackle.
Basically no gain.
Yeah, and then he, after getting run over in the first half, he makes a play and thinks he's pretty proud of himself.
So they basically hold the Hornets to no gain on that play, making it 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 30-yard line. Parker Lane is still a little gimpy out here, Todd.
Mm-hmm. There's another pitch to Singleton, and
he's going to lose on that.
Yep.
Getting a lot of Davis County penetration out there early in the play.
for no gain. In fact, a half-yard loss will make it 3rd and 11.
Carwile was in on that one that time. He didn't do all the nonsense like he did on the first play.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 11.
4:40 left to go in the ball game. Davis County has it well in hand as they've doubled up the Hornets now, but they found out they were in a ball game tonight.
Yeah.
White back to pass and
Picked
intercepted.
Off. Number 23. He's going in.
And
No, I think they run him out.
Stepped out of bounds.
Picked off by Shane Riley. Just a little bit underthrown.
Yep. Well, he had pressure in his face again.
Yeah.
Stepped out of bounds.
So,
Stepped out of bounds at the 15.
With a great defensive effort by the Panthers, interception and the return, puts the ball inside the red zone.
1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Hancock County 15-yard line.
and you certainly didn't want to give it to them back down in here. You'd like to run it out there if we could have, or run quite a bit off.
Wow, Coach Brandon, still got his first team offense out there.
Yeah, and still.
And that's going to be an illegal procedure on the Panthers.
Yeah, they have not called off the dogs, that's for sure.
No, they haven't.
Against the Panthers, and puts the ball back 5. So now 1st and 15, the ball will be marked near the 20.
And they've doubled us up here, 56-28.
Yep. 4 minutes to go in the game. He still got his first team offense in.
I think they got the game in hand. Right now, you just need to run the clock down. I mean, everybody's still out there.
Yep.
Tinsley.
Oh, yeah, that's their first team offense.
They are
hand off to Newman.
Running it, but
and he's going to get about get that 5 back that they lost on the illegal procedure. 4 minutes left to go. And we got a new receiver in now, number 29, Tristan Roby, senior. He's coming in the game.
So 2nd and 12.
Yeah, he ended up only getting 3.
Got Tinsley wide out to the right. If they put the ball up in the air, I think I'm going to not care for that.
No, hand off to Newman. And nice job by the Hornet line stuffing that up.
Yeah.
That's another thing that's going to give Davis County trouble is they've had a hard time running it against us.
Yeah, exactly.
3rd and 11. 3:10 left to go here in the ball game.
So 56-28. We're under 3 minutes.
Be interesting to see what this call will be.
Yeah.
Got trips to the right.
Oh man. They're throwing it.
And they're throwing it. Here goes Cameron. And nice job our defense. Defensively that time, Singleton did a good job. Can't believe they ran it, or they threw it.
So it's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like some.
They're going to try a field goal.
Praise the Lord.
I don't see how he's going to get it to the. He's just barely got it over on the extra points. I don't see how he's going to get it there from here. But hey, maybe he's been sandbagging us. Timeout, Davis County.
All right, we're going to take another break. You listen to the Third Region Sports Network and the Nash Icon 97.9, 101.3. We'll be right back. probably another 100 passing. No,
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
we're back here at Reed Stadium. They're going for it, Todd. They've got the first offense out there. We were going to go. They got half the offensive line. I still think.
And there's another flag. Delay a game.
Yeah. I'm not even sure they got 11 people out there. They might have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
Wait a minute. 3, 4,
They had,
5.
they had a couple of
6,
late entries.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they've got them.
We got Tinsley out here to the right. And they're going for it here. They're going to put the ball up. Back to pass is Cameron. And he's running. Still on his feet.
Cameron on the scramble and the game.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Daviess County.
I tell you, well, they played their number one offense here all the way.
Yep.
And that'll probably cost you down the line. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Good for them. 62-28, Daviess County.
2:28 left.
2:28 left to go in the ball game.
So going for another. Well, he got this one up.
Yeah.
I tell you, we're going to leave it here, Todd.
Oh, this kick is up and good. And that makes it
63. I think he's made 9
Yep.
extra points tonight.
9 for 9.
That's got to be close to a school record. If not,
I would say it would have to be awful close. Well, I'm gonna have to. I can't keep it. I'm disappointed in the Daviess County coaching staff.
yeah. I mean, this is a chance for them to
Played some of their JV guys and
get them some experience because
Yeah.
they're certainly going to need it in the district they play in.
yep.
Now we're going to do all this subbing with 2:20 to go. We're going to put him in on the kickoff team.
Yep. 63-28, Daviess County.
This is where it's tough for you to walk, if you're the opposing coach, Coach Eubanks, to walk across the field and say, nice job.
Yeah.
Oakland set to kick off for the Panthers.
Harper
Harper
now
now comes up and fields it
and,
about the 39.
35. Yeah, 35, and he got about four on the return.
Harper now on the return.
So all Daviess County, they've really pitched a shutout at the Hornets in the second half.
Yep. Yes, they have.
But we're gonna play some of our JV now with the 2:24 defensively for Daviess County.
Yep.
Hornets on the attack, 2:24, 1st and 10 from their 40.
Hand off to Gray. He's up the
On
middle.
his feet, out over into Daviess County territory at the
about
45.
Gain of 15 for
Great breaking tackles.
Gage.
Hancock County first down.
2:17 left to go here in the ball game. 63-28, Daviess County. And now Gray is coming out.
Our long distance statistician Paul's got Tinsley about 255 yards receiving.
And I've seen every bit of it.
Yeah, we've won every step.
White still with the ball. Pitch to Harper now and
He maybe gets one.
Yep, defended pretty well there.
Yeah.
One thing with Spencer, though, that's another kid that we have. He flat runs hard, plays
Runs hard. He'll stick his nose up in there.
Well,
for
he's
sure.
probably our leading tackler on defense.
Yeah, he's doing probably second to Gray, probably.
Well, going by the stats
Or
in the
tonight?
paper, no, stats in the paper, he's got more than Gage does
Oh, he
total.
does.
Yeah.
Well, that's two pretty good defenders right
going
there.
by the Clarion anyway.
Right. That's two pretty good defenders for you.
Inside a minute and a half to play, fourth quarter.
Hand off up the middle to.
I believe it was Harpenau that time.
Singleton on the carry.
No, that's Tanner. Gage went out after that first run.
Okay.
Tanner with a gain of about 5 or 6.
Dalton Ashley in the game.
Be third and
We're under a minute, Todd.
3rd and 6.
Hancock County, 3rd down and 6.
There's a quick pitch. That's
A.J.
Newton.
A.J. Newton.
Newton gains about.
Maybe one more
2 or
play,
3.
Todd.
Newton on the carry.
Well, if they don't spot it, and they're waiting to spot.
Cockrell on the tackle.
Yep. Now wait till it gets under 30, and then they spot it, and the game's over.
I don't
Yep.
think. Yeah, we're going to try to run one more play.
Well, I wouldn't, because then it stops the clock.
Yeah. But I believe we are. I throw it deep.
8 seconds left.
Singleton on the flip.
And
He's going to have a first down, but that's going to
gonna-
do it.
yep.
And that's the ball game.
And that's the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up your contest.
So all Davis County here in the second half.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, I'm proud of this Hornet effort here
Oh,
tonight.
absolutely. Absolutely. They, they kind of run out of gas here in the second half. We had a chance there right at the beginning of the third quarter to tie this thing up. Wasn't able to do it. Defense made a good stop down here on holding Davis County, about at the 10-yard line, and we got about 3 or 4 first downs. Got out of the hole at midfield, but then it was just too much of Davis County's offense. I mean,
and I think this Hornet team might have, Todd, like you said, got down 21-0 and battled back to 35-28 at the half, and might have spent a lot of energy doing that.
Yes.
But I say great effort tonight by the Hornets. They showed some heart in the game. They kept playing hard all the way.
Yeah, they've got nothing to hang their head about.
No, and a very prolific offense here for Davis County, and Markel Tinsley, certainly a special type player.
And Joey Cameron
He done a nice job.
throws a nice ball.
But that's going to about do it for us here, folks. Hornets come up short, after 63-28. But I'll tell you what, it was a very good effort tonight.
The final score is 63-28, but it was a closer ball game than that. It was 42-28 going into the last quarter.
Right, and let's keep in mind that Davis County offense stayed on the field under 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So let's keep a mental note of that.
Right.
But anyway, folks, good effort tonight by the Hornets. They go to 2-2 on the year. I think they're going to have a week off next week, Todd, and then come back on the 22nd and play Todd Central at home. Homecoming.
Yeah, need all Hornet fans
come out and support this team, folks.
Support out this team. They play hard, and they play till the last play, the last whistle, and you need to come support these kids.
All right. Well, that's going to about do it for Jeff Gorman on the camera, Todd Count on the colors, Joe Chrysler for the 3rd Region Sports Network. Folks, next home game, next broadcast scheduled to be September the 22nd when Hancock County will entertain Todd County Central at homecoming. So come out and support this Hornet team. That's going to about do it. It's going to be goodbye for now.